Hello, and welcome to our FODCAST segment, where we bring you up-to-date news of far-out proportions. I'm one of your anchors, Paul.
I'm your co-anchor, Joseph.
Today, we start off with a report that a scientist in Canada has detected an 8 billion-year-old radio signal in a distant galaxy. What they found was more funding with your taxpayer money to continue their research in that supposed 8 billion-year-old galaxy far, far away. For a radio signal only they can hear.
In healthcare news, your common STD gonorrhea has become drug-resistant. Health authorities in Massachusetts announced Thursday they have identified 2 cases of the new strain of gonorrhea that appears to have developed resistance to a broad swath of antibiotic treatments, the first of its kind confirmed in the U.S. to date. What does that mean for you? It means stop being disgusting heathens, and you may want to become a born-again virgin.
We move on now to our top story. In the interweb, ongoers watch online and are particularly entertained, yet astonished at the intelligence of our species. Let's watch the video.
Okay, come on. Mama. Oh my God. Good boy. Good boy. Can I be these? I can get out. Jerry, wait.
Shut up!
I can pull it. Pull mine. Why did we think about
Fuck,
this?
I don't know.
We sure are evolving as a species, aren't we, Joseph?
Absolutely deplorable. In other news, a new study links sarcasm to heart attacks. Experts found heart attack victims with a gloomy outlook saw longer survival plummet. Their risk of early death soared by 52% for each unit higher they scored on a hostility test. It measures levels of sarcasm, resentment, and irritability. Experts suggest downbeat patients are more likely to smoke, be obese, and avoid taking good care of themselves. It's a good thing we don't give a fuck.
You sure are right about that, Joseph. Well, Joseph, before we end this segment, I'd like to ask you one question. How do you like your Wi-Fi?
I absolutely hate them.
Makes sense. In an article from the Popular Mechanic, researchers at Carnegie Mellon University can map human bodies through walls using Wi-Fi signals. The technology tracks key points on the body for detection, extending previous research into using Wi-Fi signal to locate humans. The study authors position the breakthrough as helpful to privacy. I sure can see how much privacy that gives, even if it opens up the possibility for much easier, cheaper human tracking. Not trafficking, tracking. Yes. If listening to you on your devices or tracking you through your phones isn't enough, the government can now see through walls using your Wi-Fi. And this current segment was sponsored by the Patriot Act. Spying on civilians only gets better.
And by the CIA and FBI. We aren't spying on you. Or are we?
We thank you for watching. Until next time.
This is the end.